Hi, my name is Tiffany Pitts. Come join me as I step through my levels of progress and growth of me becoming an empowered educator. Come on, let's go.
An empowered teacher decide they will be different than the norm or the expectation. They clearly define what they believe great teaching is. They are proactive in their personal and professional development, and they focus and devote time and attention to specific goals and objectives. To assist in becoming an empowered educator, the National Board Professional Teaching Standards lists 5 different propositions that teachers should strive to obtain. I will cover each of them and explain how using them empowered me as a teacher. Step 1. Action Research Project. This project covers proposition number 2, that teachers know the subjects they teach and how to teach those subjects to students. The research guiding question to this project was, how does the use of examples and non-examples affect the understanding of applying the RACE strategy to written responses? RACE writing is a way students can organize their ideas in a well-formatted response. R. Restate the question. A. Answer all parts of the question. C. Cite evidence from the text. And E. Explain how the evidence supports the answer. In preparation for the Georgia Milestone, instructional focus has shifted toward a more organized writing about students' reading. As you can see in this video, students are given a text to read and are prompted with a text-based written question which they must answer. Throughout the project, students were given exemplar and non-examples of answers to text-based written questions. Students would then grade the examples provided as if they were the teacher. This strategy allowed students to better understand RACE and being able to apply it effectively. This project provided the opportunity to focus and study research already done on utilizing explicit instruction. Because of this, I now understand how much students benefit from this direct approach to modeling. When students see correct and incorrect examples, it gives them a starting point in their writing and focuses their attention to the correct approach to their responses.
I've learned that sometimes you have to take a step back and think about your teaching practices and the effectiveness of it.
Step 2. Math Student Learning Project. This project covers proposition number 4, where teachers think systematically about their practice and learn from experience. This project used contextual anchors to teach mathematical concepts as well as utilizing pre- and post-test data analysis. After the students completed the pre-test, I closely analyzed the results. I was looking for individual and collective approaches to problems, mistakes, and a general understanding of word problems involving multiplying decimals or a lack thereof. This in-class activity uses multiplying decimals in a context that reaches students outside the classroom. Students are able to connect the ability to purchase something for Christmas with a weekly allowance to the math concept of multiplying decimals. I explained to students that I will give you $33.75 a week starting today for the remaining 9.5 weeks until Christmas. Students then answered the following questions. How much money will I have at the end of 9.5 weeks? What do I want to buy? How much does it cost? Will I have enough money to pay for the item? If yes, will I have money left over? How much? If no, how much additional money will I need? After the completion of the 4 lessons, students took a post-test on multiplying decimals. Students averaged a grade improvement of 39%, showing a class growth average from 24% to 63%. From data and teaching the lessons, I learned that most of my students benefit greatly from explicit, direct instructions. Modeling the different processes of solving problems as a whole class allowed me to demonstrate how to approach problems accurately in a step-by-step manner. Providing these models to students supported their learning by showing them how to accurately use their method of solving problems, whether it was traditional or an alternate method.
I've also learned that for students to reach their higher level of success, that teachers must use what students already know to bridge the gap between their prior knowledge and their new knowledge.
Step 3. Community iMovie. This project covers proposition number 3, where teachers are responsible for managing and monitoring students' learning. This project required the use of students' community to aid in instructional approaches in mathematics. I used community artifacts such as skee ball at Chuck E. Cheese, the Browning Courthouse, Lucky Shoals Park, and the community library. Implementing the iMovie, I found that students were more engaged using hands-on problems. I also discovered that using anchoring activities helped me reach a variety of students in my classroom, and it also increased my students' ability to apply their mathematical knowledge to different applications. I learned that students need to see the relevance of mathematics. Anchoring activities help students realize the relevance because they are connecting math to something other than an assignment. When students see the relevance of math, they are motivated to learn.
Just as rails support us as we go up the stairs, teachers also support each other.
Step 4. CCLC. This covers proposition number 5, where teachers are members of learning communities. The steps to these supporting discussions are posing a problem, answering clarifying questions, listening to feedback, and reflecting on that feedback. CCLC discussions empowered me as an educator by allowing me to receive peer feedback to dilemmas faced in my classroom. Taking this knowledge and applying it allowed me to improve my instructional practices through content-integrated teaching.
Step by step, students decided, planned, and implemented a problem solution project. Let's check it out.
Step 5. Problem Solution Project. This project covers proposition number 1, where teachers are committed to students and their learning. The steps to this project was to brainstorm ideas, generate solutions, develop an action plan, implement that plan, and then reflect on it. After students clearly understood what was expected of them, I asked them to think of some problems that needed to be solved in our school and community. As students began to give me their ideas, I created a web so that they could visualize their options. Students' responses ranged from cleaning bathrooms, getting a new soccer field, establishing summer programs, transportation to school clubs, and bullying. After putting all the ideas on the board, we had a class discussion in attempts to narrow our ideas and agree on one problem that we could solve as a class. To do this, I put up the following questions on the board. Is it relevant to your learning? Is it appropriate for the school and community? Can the entire school/community benefit from the solution? And is it doable and worth the effort? After weeks of discussion, students agreed on implementing an anti-bullying campaign. Students were then given a pre-assessment on their perspective of bullying and their opinions and how much change they could make in solving this issue. To implement the anti-bullying campaign, students were divided into the design team and the writing team. The design team created posters promoting the anti-bullying campaign week, and the writing team planned, organized, and wrote the proposal to our principal. Our final product was an anti-bullying campaign proposal from Monday to Friday with various activities that students in the school could participate in while highlighting the importance of stopping bullying in the school and community. The Problem Solution Project empowered students because they were able to enhance their sense of personal and collective worth. This involvement taught students that they are responsible ways to address issues and that everyone can play a role in social change. They also learned that their actions could have a broader impact on the community around them.
Starting from the bottom, I progressed my way here, but I can't stop now. I'm looking toward a higher level.
The UACM program has provided me the necessary tools that I needed to become an effective and efficient teacher. I now understand that growth and learning never stops in this field. Through this program, I have learned the importance of self-reflection of my teaching practices and strategies. I will continue my steps in becoming a culturally relevant educator, pursuing a higher education as I strive toward a specialist degree in instructional technology. The UACM program has given me the right steps to become a change agent for students inside and outside of the classroom.